Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, July 17th, 7:57 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. And I will validate that for you in a minute after we take a look at these beautiful screenshots that I took. As you can see, we've got three different ETFs here, whether they're you could do this with company stocks, almost anything that you could hold in a brokerage account is going to have some sort of margin maintenance requirement. The lower it is, the more wiggle room you're going to have. Wiggle room, I'm using that term for a lack of a better way to say it. So, for example, this one right here, blocks this crypto income ETF, 100% maintenance requirement. So, even though this looks like a very exciting ETF to own, if you're going to be trading options and you're trying to maximize your buying power and things of this nature, you probably really want to be take this into consideration. We have another one here, SVOL, that's at 50%. And you see, so this is a simplified volatility ETF. You see this one, this NEO's Bitcoin high income ETF, standard 30%. So this is something to be aware of as you're selecting ticker symbols that you want to be trading or owning, or however you're going to be setting things up. For me, like I was interested in this, although this I believe does not have an option chain. See, there you go. That's almost 8 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time, Thursday, July 17th. Let's pull these up. So when I'm choosing something, I want to check out blocks. I want to see what the option chain looks like. And with this, we don't have an option chain. So it doesn't have an option chain, and it has 100% maintenance requirement. I'm losing interest. I didn't say I lost interest, but I'm definitely losing interest. Let's look at SVOL. Okay, 50% maintenance requirement. Does it have an option chain? Has an option chain. Let's take a look at it. Now, just really quickly, what I'll do is I'll look to see, I'll go for the shortest amount of days to expiration. So right now it's saying zero because this is running off the Eastern Standard Time, or maybe it's Central Standard Time. I'm not sure, but it's definitely not on Hawaiian Standard Time. So this is already calculating that it's into July 18th. Zero. Let's take a look at the 28 days to expiration. Okay, now whether these are good numbers or not, at least I see that there is a market for two strikes away from the money. This being in the money, this at the money. This is two strikes. Let's go longer in time just to take a look. All right, as we go about 2 months out, now we got about four strikes away. Bid ask spread pretty wide. I'd look at the volume open interest. All right, now let's check out. So that's not great. It's definitely not great. Most option traders are not going to be happy with that at all. But good. Luckily for me, I'm not most option traders. Now let's take a look at BTCI. It's got 30% margin requirement. That's the normal. That looks good. So if this has an option chain, BTCI. Oh, no option chain. Golly gee. So out of these three, if for some reason I had to pick something to trade out of these three, I'd probably be leaning a little more towards SVOL. It's a monthly. It's a monthly dividend ETF. It's giving about 30 cents per share a month right now. Of course, there's other factors to look into, uh, like what's what's it? What's the trading price been doing since inception? This is a 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average, and you can see it's basically been going down in 1 year. Let's go to 5 years. All right, not looking that great, going the wrong direction as far as price appreciation. But these are some of the things to look at, especially this. This one is has at least one time in my life caught me off guard, and I got screwed big time. Who did I get screwed by? I got screwed by myself. I wasn't paying attention to the margin maintenance required, and I got assigned a bunch of stock, and I had to learn the hard way about this. So, if you want, you can do the same thing I did, and you can lose thousands of dollars in weeks and learn the hard way. Or you can be be a little better than a wise person and learn from your own mistakes. You can try to be more of a genius and learn from the mistakes of other people. Now, this is not an inclusive uh, answer to what to do, because a lot of trading is very subjective and personalized. These aren't the only three, these are not even recommendations. These are just three random ETFs that I've been checking out lately out of about seven different ticker symbols, stocks, ETFs. I'm figuring out what's the next position I'm going to be building. So this is some of the stuff that I like to look at. If you don't have Schwab and you're not using Thinkorswim, then figure out, however, with your brokerage, how can you check to see what the margin maintenance requirement is, so that way you're calculating everything. And for me personally, like the way that I'm doing everything that is giving me a lot of success is I'm very, very aware, and I'm aware of and balancing three numbers. And it really starts with this one: how much cash I have in the account, what is my buying power, option buying power, and then what is the stock buying power, with the least concern on the stock buying power. And that's why I don't have it up here. I have it in a drop down, because I just don't need it taking up that real estate. These are the two numbers I'm primarily concerned with, and then this one kind of just as a backup. So when you're choosing stocks to, if you're gonna sell put options on them to acquire them, or just straight out acquire them, then be aware of what that margin requirement is as you're making your game plan. And with that, I hope you guys have a great day.